Hey, what's going on, everyone? Thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate you taking your time joining me here, kind of getting a little bit of a in-depth introduction to the channel here. So I really want to just start off by saying welcome to Excellence. Hope that doesn't sound too cheesy, but yeah, that's the channel name. That's what we're going by. I go by Ace, so it's really a pleasure to actually finally put a face to the name and get started on the channel. So what are we doing here? That's really what I want to kind of talk about, get in depth with a little bit here so that we can kind of start proceeding with everything, because you know what they say, procrastination is the enemy of innovation, and golly, have I been procrastinating on this. So what are we doing? What is this all about? Where are we going? How are we taking it? Ultimately, this is an anime channel. It does have elements of gameplay in it. Of course, everybody loves to game, and you know, nowadays streaming and gaming go hand in hand. So, but I want to kind of change the formula up a little bit. There's something I've really been wanting to do. I just haven't really had the chance to actually dive all the way into it. And I think this is the perfect time, just kind of like, you know, testing out the waters, putting my toes in. Hopefully I can just go ahead and just scuba dive in this area. So I really appreciate if you guys could help me out, you know, subscribe, do the notifications, comments. I don't really know, I don't really care. Just something to kind of really broadcast and put the anime. I'm really trying to write a book. So let's go ahead and get started and talking about that. So right now I do have a couple pages set up. Twitter, Patreon, Twitch. My Twitter's not so much set up, my Instagram. We're getting all of the pages set up. We're getting all of the computer and syncing and microphone and everything like that finally put together. But it's one of those reasons why I haven't actually made a video right now, because everything's got to be perfect. Let's go ahead and scratch that. Let's just go ahead and make a video right now. We're gonna make another introduction video once I actually have the proper equipment. Like, I don't know if you can see this. I'm not gonna bring it over, but I don't even have my mic up there installed. We're using this microphone, and now I'm rambling. But one thing's for sure, I just wanted to kind of let you know what my anime is about. If you get a chance, go ahead and go over to my Patreon. It does have the draft of it right now listed there. You can kind of get a little bit of a more in-depth run through of it. We just got a couple things that we're copywriting, so we can't put everything out to, you know, like the animations and the actual illustrations. They're a little bit in the process as we go through 2023. But yeah, definitely go over and check out the in-depth draft posted up on there. That's Patreon/Accelenc, Accelenc, just like the name here. And what do we have here? So in a quick summary or a cliff note or whatever I can kind of throw at you for what you want to think this anime is going to be, it's amazing. That's all I can say. It's amazing. No, what we have is an extraterrestrial kind of like a, if I ever had to put two animes, or if I had to put a summary of what this anime is, it's going to be like a Bleach, and it's going to be like a Gundam kind of mixed together, but they're definitely not going to be biting off of their stories or any kind of sense like that. I just kind of like take the fantastical approach of like having powers, you know, like the ability to kind of like look into like the souls and life and death, and kind of like have that question there. So it kind of makes you really look into fantasy, but then at the same point in time, it's developing in outer space. So it's one of those things where the what you'll find out is the plot is that first off, you're gonna find out Earth is no more. You know, we got to go out of space, and we got to find these divinities, really. So these divinities are corrupted, and then as the main character goes on, you know, we have, you know, a big point of what is humanity, what is these extraterrestrial beings, how does life, what is the point of existence, things like that. So we definitely have in-depth analysis. We have a great character development going on here. It's just one of those things I'm really excited to do. But I haven't had the utmost time to do it. So that's what this whole channel, this page, this Patreon, I'm gonna get a Kickstarter as well started. I need some help, you know? I just need just some time and the ability to actually really get down with the team and build the story. And that's gonna be the most awesome thing. I really wanna go to Japan and actually kind of try to talk with some production companies and see where we can get it published and really, this is a long thing. This is a process, and I'm really excited to kind of do it. So where it all ties in is that I'm going to be actually broadcasting everything. I really want the community. That's like my biggest thing, a part of it, because I really feel like we can create something together. And that's really what I'm looking forward to, is creating something with the community. The ability to actually sit down in a Discord or sit down on Twitch and have somebody throw me an idea about lore, or maybe have me watch an anime that I may have missed personally, and it kind of helps me get my character development sense and my world building kind of done. It helps me get foils and all of these different kind of the character synchronizations that I'm just throwing out words at this point in time, but it really does help me build this story. So one thing for sure is that I definitely want to create a community of people that want to see something grow from the ground up and become something amazing. Now, that is the main purpose of this channel. Feel free to let me know how you feel about that. But otherwise, things that we do have going on, I'm a big MMORPG fan, and that is a big thing that I've also been wanting to be a part of. Is I've always played MMORPGs, not so much. Let's just start. Not so much WoW. I've kind of played these more indie games. I'm not even going to mention. I'm going to try to stick with ones, like ESO. I've definitely played that. First Drop, Bless. I'm primarily sticking to console right now, so I am on BDO console, Black Desert console. So if you ever get a chance to check me out, go ahead and go to Twitch, twitch.tv/Accelenc, ACCELENC. And you'll just find me playing on there. I try to stick it to a little bit of a minimum at this point in time because we are transitioning to the anime series. But at the same point in time, I do want to get some MMORPG kind of gameplay in there. I love the aspect of PvE grinding. I love PvP. I love interacting with people that coexist in the world that was built there for them as well. And then we also have some great games coming out for 2023. I'm going to be a major game player of Throne and Liberty probably. If it turns out to be a pretty good game, I definitely want to stream that. And we're going to see where Ashes of Creation going, because as of right now, they're looking like they're doing some pretty big things. I'm pretty excited for Ashes of Creation. The development has been slow as of the last update that we got. But all in all, it's looking like we're going to be having some great times in 2023 for MMORPGs coming out, MMORPGs that are already out, and then creating an actual community around it. I think this is a pretty big, not like trying to just jump on the train or anything. Just I've always been a fan of MMORPGs, but this is something that I feel like is growing, because all the other games are kind of just getting boring. Let's just be real. But hey, I really, like I said, if you stuck around to kind of see this introduction, if you kind of just, wanted to know more about what this channel is going towards and what we're doing here, that's pretty much it. We're going to be doing the anime. We're going to be doing MMORPG gameplay, uploading that on both Twitch and YouTube. We're also going to be just looking for feedback, looking for a chance to connect, communicate, and grow. Thanks for tuning in.